Welcome to Big Creatrix Energy. I am Gabriella Rosie, and today's vibe check is a reminder to be your own biggest fan. I know you want people to lap up the amazing, epic, delicious things that you create, and they will. But first, enduring, and throughout, and always, you have to be your own biggest fan first. Regardless of how many cheers, how much applause, how many likes, how much feedback, how many sales, whatever it is, regardless of how much comes in, you have to stand firm in knowing that you're gonna be your biggest fan, always. You're the one who is out here creating the things that you wish existed. You are the one out here benefiting the most from the things that you create because you get to experience it. You get to be the one who brings it to life. You get to fulfill your desires and your fantasies by soaking into this thing that you're obsessed with, your interest, by allowing yourself to delve even deeper into the world that fascinates you so much. You get to dedicate your days, your time, your energy, your attention to the very things that excite you most about the world. And in doing that, you get to contribute. You get to add to the conversation. You get to have your voice be alongside the peers that you look up to in this space. And in that, always, even when the people come, even when the fans come, even when the audience comes, you have to stay strong in knowing that you will always be your own biggest fan because you create for yourself first and foremost. From this foundation of knowing that you back yourself right now, you back yourself in the future, you will be able to create everything that you want. You will be able to feel satisfaction in the process, in the journey of creating bigger, better, bolder ideas. You get to actively become yourself. You get to actively live as yourself. You get to actively indulge in your own desires and your own passions. You get to be the person who creates the things that if you saw them, if you came across the work that you create, you would fall in love with it. You would be so excited that this stuff exists in the world. You would sign up for everything. You would be the one who adds your stuff to cart. You get to be the one who creates that for your audience and ultimately for yourself. Because if you're not creating the things that you already wish existed, if you're not being the person that you'd be the biggest fan for, what is the point? Adjust your course, redirect where you are spending your energy, and make sure you are actively becoming the person that you would fan over, who you would see and be like, who is this bitch making these moves? I love what she's doing. I love how they're moving. Let yourself step into the identity of somebody that you would fucking love to see. Stop setting yourself apart from the people you look up to and start looking up to yourself the most. Start holding yourself to the highest esteem. Start seeing the possibilities, not for others, not for people who are different from you, but for people exactly like you, for you. Everything you want is for you. When you see how all the little details about you, all the intricacies of who you are, when you start seeing those things as your superpowers, as the things that set you apart, the things that make you different, the things that draw people like you to you and allow you to speak to them, that's when you set in your energy as this creator, this creatrix, this icon. You know that's who you are. You know that's what you're capable of. And I think it's time. I think it's time you started being your own biggest fan. I think it's time you started cheering for yourself. I think it's time you started liking your own posts. Come on now. I want you to look at the things you're creating and find yourself smiling because you're like so into it. You can't believe this thing is coming to life. As you're editing your videos, as you're painting, as you're speaking, as you're writing, I want you to take a second and step back and notice what you're doing and be like, shit, I'm really out in the world creating this gold. People are so lucky they get to soak this up. I'm so excited to share it with them. I'm so excited to get the feedback that's inevitably gonna come. And I'm so excited to right now be enjoying the process of creating it. I'm so happy. I'm so elated. I'm so enthusiastic about the things that I'm creating. And I feel so grateful that I get to be the person who I look up to, who I'm so excited that I get to wake up every day and be myself.